Alright, what up, yo? I'm doing some cooking, so you might hear my air fryer going, but I wanted to make this video before I got lost in my schedule for the day. I want to do some 298 predictions. Alright, so the first fight is Roman and Anthony Hernandez. I honestly think that fight's going to be a banger. It might not last long. One of them might go down. When I first saw it, I liked Roman. After thinking about it a little more, I'm going to take Anthony. I'm going to say Anthony Hernandez wins that. This card is loaded. Like, this card could be a 300 card. But so the next fight up, we got Merab and Henry. I'm taking Merab. I think Merab's pressure is just going to be too much for Henry to reset. I think there's been a real jump in about 20% of the athletes at the top of MMA in really understanding pressure and offense being defense. I think Henry's only chance is if he just out-wrestles him. But I don't think it's going to work. I think Merab's a good enough wrestler, and I think Henry's going to have hard time gathering his thoughts. I feel like the next one's Jeff Neal and Ian Gary. I'm taking Ian in that, to be honest with you. I think he learned something about himself in this whole situation with the WAG and Sean Strickland and all that. And he's taking a much politer approach, which is great for him. I think that's going to serve him well, to be honest. And I think he's good. I think when you get a person like that and they got something to prove, like now he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, I think that's going to work out well for him. The co-main is Paulo and Whitaker. Amazing fight that neither fighter are promoting. I completely forgot it was on this card. I thought it was going to be maybe 299 or even 300. It would make sense for this to be 300. But I really think the mental side of this is going to be what decides who wins. And there's no way for me to know that. Like, this is one I'd rather predict right as I'm looking at them in the cage. But I'm going to say Paulo for now. Maybe we're on the timeline of watching Whitaker ride into the sunset. I don't want to say that for sure, but I'm going to pick Paulo in that one. Also, by offense, I think Paulo is going to have a really strong offense. And it's just going to be too much for Whitaker to get set. Then in our main event, we got Topuria and Volkanovski. I'm taking Topuria for sure. Topuria, round 3. Ref pulls him off. I'm going to say it's like a TKO. I'm going to say the strikes get him. Topuria's on top hammering him, and the ref pulls him away in round 3. So those are my predictions for 298. Taking Anthony Hernandez, Merab, Ian Gary, Paulo Costa, and Ilia Topuria. Hope y'all have a good one.